Hello everyone, welcome to Jason's Math Studio. In this video, I'm going to introduce you the bisection method. The bisection method is used to find the root of a function. It works successively by narrowing down the interval that contains the roots. For example, f of x equals x to the third power minus x squared minus 3 times x plus 1. We start by plugging in some values. For example, let's plug in x equals negative 2, and that produces negative 5. So point A is below the x-axis. Let's find another point. Try to plug in x equals 0. When x equals 0, you can get f of 0 equals 1. So point B is above the x-axis. Since point A is below the x-axis, point B is above x-axis, and f of x is continuous. So there must be a point between negative 2 and 0 that crosses the x-axis. We can say that the root of this function is between negative 2 and 0. Now, let's divide the interval in half. So we need to find the midpoint, which is C. The x-coordinate of point C is the average of negative 2 and 0. Now, the interval is divided in half. We need to know which half contains the root. By plugging the x value of point C, we get a positive 2. So point C is above the x-axis and point A is below the x-axis. We can say that the root is between negative 2 and negative 1. Continue this process. You can narrow the interval. I'm going to continue this process for several times, and you can see how the interval is being narrowed. Now you can see that the root is between negative 1.4844 and negative 1.48. So the first three significant figures of the root must be negative 1.48. So let's repeat this process again so you can understand it clearly. First, we find that the root is between negative 2 and 0, and we divide the interval in half, and we found that the root is between negative 2 and negative 1. And then we divide this interval in half, and we found that the root is between negative 1.5 and negative 1. Continue this process. The interval is becoming smaller and smaller. After several times, we can say that the root of this function is the first three significant figures of this root is negative 1.48. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Thank you.